Hey, it's me, Ellie, again from Magic Beans Videos, and I am here to make your life easier because I know that the right gear can make all the difference, and I want to talk a little bit about baby carriers. Now, I remember the first time that I went out with my wife on Newbury Street. We live in Boston, and Newbury Street is like the main street in Boston, and we went out with Audrey, and we were pushing them around in the stroller, and we had too much stuff. And one of the things we took with us that day was a baby carrier. It was a structured baby carrier, and we had never used it before, and Audrey was getting fussy. So we took them out of the stroller and said, now's the time to use that baby carrier. And we unboxed it, but we didn't ever actually use it before. So I just remember us struggling with the buckles and trying to figure out how to get it onto our body, and it was a complete and utter mess. And Sherry put Audrey in the baby carrier, and we walked around, and then Audrey got fussy again and said, okay, Ellie, it's time for you to wear the baby carrier. So we took the baby carrier off and had to readjust it again. It was so hard to do. And we were fumbling and bumbling, and it was such a mess. And in that moment, we knew that the right baby carrier could make all the difference in the world. And that's why it's so important that you are really thoughtful about what carrier you get. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about the NUNA CUDL Click. And it is so different from that structured carrier that we had that day because it is easy to adjust. It works for partners of like different sizes, and it's just going to make you so much happier if you choose to get this carrier. Trust me, I know. So let me talk a little bit about the CUDL Click. So no, this is not the carrier, this is the little storage pack, and it comes included with it, and I think it's really important. Do you have AirPods? Because I always lose my AirPods. I don't know about you, I always lose my AirPods, so I need to find a place to store things. So it comes with this really convenient little storage thing. I put my phone in here, so you can take this stuff on your way. And I think that a baby carrier is an absolute essential for parents because number one, it is going to soothe your baby if they're not so far away from you in a stroller. Also, you know, if you are we talk a lot about all-terrain strollers on the channel and how they go over snow and all those other different eroded sidewalks, etc. But the cool thing is a baby carrier can go over everything. You just pop the baby in. If you like to go hiking, it's a great thing. So CUDL Click, here it is, this nice mesh material. It has this Magnetech technology, so it magnets the buckles right on, so it's super easy. And like I said, the new CUDL Click goes from waist size of 24 inches to 57 inches. And that means that partners of different sizes can wear the CUDL Click. It's very easy to get on, and there's this nice sort of like back support on there as well. And I always recommend that you put the buckle on first in front of you. And then you can adjust it. You can see the adjusters are very generous and really easy. And again, you have these elastic bands, so if you want to use more more strap to get it out, you can make it even longer for partners of varying waist sizes. But then you can turn it around like this. And the cool thing about the CUDL Click, or the CUDL in general, is that you can really set up the baby before you even put the baby in. You can get this all kind of adjusted before you put the baby in. The also thing is it has an integrated infant booster. So you'll see there's this piece in here, that's the infant booster, so it's higher up. This goes from 8 to 15 pounds when the baby is facing in. So the cool thing about the CUDL Click, just like the old CUDL 4-in-1, is the baby can go in and out and on the back. And with the infant booster, you can use it from newborn. So you use it from 8 pounds, and all you have to do is unzip this newborn piece in here. You unzip, and now this flap opens up, and you can push that in, and now you have more room for the older baby. I have a little fake baby that I'm gonna show you in a second, and you can see there's all this extra room for you to put in your baby. And another pro tip is that you'll see that the back strap is on this sort of channel. Put it all the way up to the top so that you can buckle this in the back. So what you do is you put it over your shoulder, and then you can put this over your other shoulder, and then you can buckle it in. With other baby carriers, you don't have the actual carrier on your body before you start putting your baby on. But the nice thing is you can know that this is securely on your body. It's extremely adjustable. Like I said before, having a easily adjustable carrier is extremely important, and this is super, super adjustable. Take your baby, You may want to have your baby like facing you, make sure they're nice and lifted. This is certified by the International Hip Dysplasia Institute, so you don't have to worry about any hip dysplasia or anything like that. But basically, you can put your baby right over the right over and put the head out, and you can like lift it up. And what I'm doing underneath here is you can easily, and this is a really nice thing about the Cuddle Click, is that the magnet buckles just magnet right on. So I just easily magnet on and magnet off. And there's no clicking and snapping, and you don't have to use your fingers. For folks who have a hard time pinching stuff, this really makes it quite easy. And then what you do is, again, lift the baby up. And you can, it's kind of hard with a doll because it's not an actual human. Click it on, and then you just click it on right here. Perfect. And then you can adjust it. Again, this is so adjustable, etc. And now your baby, and this is just so balanced. The way that the ergonomics work on this is just balanced both on the hips, and you could walk around all day with this really without a problem. You can incorporate the pouch on the side pack, so it goes right there on the side, so you can just grab your AirPods, grab your wallet, grab your keys, etc., or phone, and have it right there, no problem. There's an integrated hood, so you can have extra sun protection. One of the nice things about this is that it has a really light mesh material, which means that your baby is not going to overheat, it's not going to get hot. But if the wind is blowing, if you're on a hike, the cool thing about the Cuddle Click, it has this like all-weather protector and cover that you can put right over the carrier. So if that wind is blowing, you can just simply button this on to the carrier, and the carrier is protected by the elements. So that day on Newbury Street, I wish I had something like a Cuddle Click. It would have been so much easier for me to pass the baby back and forth for me and Sherry, but you don't have to be in the same position that I am. Hopefully you'll get a carrier like this that's easy to adjust. Your baby will be happier, and you will be happier. I hope this video was helpful, and if you want to see more videos like these, check another video on the channel.